In this example, we are going to see that how the PLC programming can be done for the automatic door opening and closing of a garage. So here there is a description about how we can open and close the door. Here a motorized overhead garage door is to be operated automatically. We need to operate the door automatically, means when the door should be operated in automatically to preset open and close position. So here the door is having open and close position. For that we need to operate the door in automatically. Here there are different field devices that include one of the following here. Reversing motor contactors. Here the motor contactor there that is used to operate the motor in forward and reverse direction, so to move the door in up and down directions. And normally open down limit switch is provided to sense when the door is fully closed, and normally open held closed up limit switch is used to sense when the door is fully opened. Here this limit switch is normally open, but it is closed when we are installing this up limit switch. And normally open door up push button is for the up direction, to operate the motor in up direction, or the to open the door in up we going to use this door up push button, and then normally open door down button for the down direction. Normally closed door stop button for stopping the door. And the next thing is the indication of the operation. So here red door ajar light to signal when the door is partially open, like we need at sometimes we need to only half we need to open the door. That case we needed an indication that door is only half open. And then green pilot lamp is used to show the door open light to signal when the door is fully open, and yellow door closed light to signal when the door is fully closed. And now the sequence is shown here, how the operation is going to be done. When the up push button is pushed, the up motor contactor energizes and the motor travels upward until the up limit switch is actuated. So here the door will be opened when up to the up limit switch is installed, so that indicates the door is open. For this completely all the thing is about the opening of the door. When the up button is pressed, the up motor contactor energizes and the door travels upward until the up limit switch is actuated. So the second one is when the down button is pushed, the down motor contactor energizes and door travels down until the down limit switch is actuated. Okay, here the second one is to close the door. So here when we press the down push button, the down motor contactor energizes and the door starts to travel down until the down limit switch is actuated. Since the down limit switch is kept open, it is normally open, and it will close by the door pressure. So the next one is when the stop button is pushed, the motor stops. The motor must be stopped before it can change direction. So here before the changing of the direction, the motor has to be stopped. Means when it is reached at the top and bottom, the motor has to stop. By this way we need to program the PLC. For that we will use the PLC simulator. We'll see how the programming can be done for this particular process. Here is a door simulator. For this we'll use the particular description where we have a opening and closing of the door. Here we can see all the field devices are located here. This is open push button, this is close push button, and this is stop push button, and these are the three indicators. So this will indicate the ajar which is only half open, and this indicates the door open, and this indicates the door closed. And now this is the up limit switch, and this is the down limit switch. And here we have a motor, and it is having an up contactor and down contactor, and this is our PLC, and this is the door. This door will be opened when we press the open push button. This door will be closed when we press the close push button, and this door will stop whenever we press the stop push button. And now here the thing is, we have two main operation. One is opening the door and the other one is closing the door. For those two operations we will write two ranks separately. So one thing is, keep in mind that while while press the open push button, and then the door has to open, but once you press the close push button, the door should not close until it reaches any of the limit switches. For that we are going to include an interlocking system, where once the door is opened, the door will be completely opened, or else if you press the stop push button, the door will be stopped there itself. Or if you press the other push button like close, and the door should be closed, or if you press the open push button, door should be opened. Or in between that, while opening the door, we should not close, it should not be happen like the door should not be closed. Like that we are going to do the programming here, and the indication is also provided here for these three indicator lamps here. In the first run we will see that how the door can be opened. So for that I'm going to use a normally open and a normally closed type of instruction, like examine if open and examine if close instruction. So here first thing is, we need to include the stop push button. So since stop push button is closed, so this instruction will be true, and after that we need to provide up push button. For that we will use this examine if closed instruction, and then the down push button is, so the close push button is normally open. For that we will use this normal examine if open instruction, and then the next one is, and providing an interlock. For that I'll use this examine if open instruction, and then after that we will provide an up limit which is usually closed. So that we will use this examine if closed instruction, since that instruction will be true. So once the door opens, this limit switch will get open, so that this particular instruction goes false and the motor will be turned off. So output will be provided. So this will be the motor up contact. And now this is a push button, so momentarily press and release of this open push button will not open the door completely. So we need to provide an seal-in path for this. So I'll provide a parallel path for this. I'll keep all these inside this path. Okay, here we will provide one more examine if closed instruction here, and we will address it to the motor up contactor. And now the same thing we need to do for down operation. To close the door or to move the door in downward direction, again we require the same operation. This examine if closed instruction is used for the stop push button, and then examine if closed instruction is used for the down push button. So since when we press the down push button, or this instruction will be true, and then examine if open instruction for up push button, and then examine if open instruction for up interlock, and then examine if open for down limit, and then the output which will be using here, the down motor contactor here. And then again we need to provide a seal-in path for this one also. We'll provide a parallel path here, then place all these instructions inside this. So now in this one we are going to use examine if close instruction to provide a seal-in path for this operation. And now we will provide the indication. So these two are the main rungs which we will be using to operate the opening and closing of the door. So after this we will use the indication that will this one ajar. So this means half opening of the door. When the door is at half any level other than these two limit switches, the door will be at half open position, so that this indication will be provided. For that we will use examine if closed instruction for up limit switch, and examine if open instruction for down limit switch. Since the down limit switch is in closed position, we have to use this instruction to show the or to indicate this half open door. So here this is the output. This particular pilot lamp will be addressed here. So next indication will be the door open. So for that we will use this examine if open instruction for the up limit switch, and then an output energize for the door open indication. And the next one is door closed. For that we will use this examine if closed instruction, and then output energize instruction to indicate this door closed or door shut, this one. So now we will go for the addressing of these instructions. So since this first in the rung 0 we have a first instruction which is a stop push button. I'll take this address and I'll place it here, and then this one is an up push button. Now we will see that how the program will operate. So here once I press the open, the door will start opening. So here you can see that door is opened now, and then you can see that indication door is open, and you press the close push button, door closed, and the indication is indicating that it is closed. And now we will see that when the door is only half open, at that time press this open and press the stop push button. Now the door is only half open, so it is showing ajar. So this is an indication that door is half open. You can see that this limit switch is open now and this is closed. So again you can see either you can close or open the door. We'll close the door, and then at any time you can operate this door automatically. Open the door, it will be opened completely, and then close the door and it will close the door completely. And whenever if you don't want to open the door, just press the stop push button and it will stop by opening itself, and then you can close the door like that. Or else if you are completely opened the door, and then if you want to close the door, press the close and then press the stop push button, again you can open the door. So this is like automatically we can open and close the door by using this PLC and some of these IO devices. So here 3 push buttons are used and 2 limit switches are used to given or to take the input, and we have a motor up and motor down and 3 indicator lamps as an output devices.